Today is Friday, July 22, and we celebrate the memorial of St. Mary Magdalene. Our first reading, the beginning of chapter 3 of the Song of Songs, is so wonderful, I want to read it to you. On my bed at night, I sought him whom my heart loves. I sought him, but did not find him. I will rise then and go about the city. In the streets and crossings I will seek him whom my heart loves. I sought him, but I did not find him. The watchmen came upon me as they made their rounds of the city. Have you seen him whom my heart loves? I had hardly left them when I found him whom my heart loves. The text of our reading stops abruptly at this point. The original text provides the following conclusion. I held him, and I would not let him go until I brought him into my mother's house and into the chamber of her that conceived me. This is Jewish love poetry, neither overtly religious nor even spiritual. The woman is not Mary Magdalene, nor the man Jesus. But our gospel reading today clearly asks us to hearken back to the woman seeking him whom her heart loves, and imagine Mary as the one who seeks and finds. The gospel account of Mary Magdalene encountering the risen Jesus reminds us that the search, the finding, and the retaining are hardly all they look, are harder than they look. Since the traditional reading of the four Gospels has conflated Mary Magdalene, the Mary of Mary and Martha, the Mary of Mary, Martha, and Lazarus, and the woman who anoints Jesus' feet, it is hard to know precisely what Mary Magdalene's background was and how she came to know Jesus. Given the era, we can assume that she lived a hard life, that her soul thirsted for God per today's song, and that she found in Jesus him whom her heart loved. And yet, what happened next? His passion and death seemed to estrange them forever. She lost the one whom she thought she had found. His resurrection gave her a sense of regaining him. And yet, Jesus said to her, "Stop holding on to me, for I have not yet ascended to my Father. But go to my brothers and sisters and tell them, I am going to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God." So Mary found him whom her heart loved, and then she lost him. And yet, her finding him again offered her spiritual relationship and renewed hope. But no creature comfort, no physical or emotional companionship, no settling down to a routine, predictable life. And so it is with us. The search for the one whom our heart can love as friends is hard enough. The one whom our heart can love as lovers is harder still. Yet even the search for a reality, a situation that our hearts can love, perhaps as a career, life's work, vocation, or avocation, presents its own challenges. And so our search goes on. Yet as we are faithful, we seek, and the psalm text becomes our own. O God, you are my God whom I seek. For you my flesh pines and my soul thirsts like the earth, parched, lifeless, and without water. But notice that this is not an empty cry, for your kindness is greater than life. My lips shall glorify you. As with the riches of a banquet shall my soul be satisfied, and with exultant lips my mouth shall praise you. You are my help, and in the shadow of your wings I shout for joy. My soul clings fast to you. Your right hand upholds me. Mary could not cling to Jesus physically, nor can we, but we can be faithful to the search and to that which we find, to the one that we find. This searching and not finding, and searching and yet finding, sustains the ongoing search, the psalm tells us. The flowers, the river, the sky, even the human creations of buildings and towns can reveal God to us and keep pointing us toward the one whom our heart loves. So perhaps you could name today the one whom your heart loves, the one whom you seek, and the ways that God continues to point you forward on your journey.